Hey y'all, so I am back with another long overdue video. So what is Nurse Fran focusing on today? Any guesses? You're not going to be able to guess. What I am focusing on today is choosing between the US and the UK. Where are we going to live? Where are we going to move to? Where are we going to practice nursing? So I will be the referee for today. And these two countries are going to go head to head and we're going to decide who's the winner.
Round one, fight!
Ease of process and time that it takes to migrate. So I would have mentioned in one of my previous videos that it would take about 6 months to migrate to the UK. Now, of course, this is give or take a few months. It would depend on which agency that you would have decided to go with. So generally 6 months, 8 months, it's dependent on your own situation. So that is with the UK. With the US, what I have heard, the process lasts from 1 year to about 18 months to migrate. And of course, it is the same thing. It would be dependent on your situation, how the length of time that you would take to get your documents in, and whatever recruiting agency that you actually decide to go with. So it varies. But generally, I would say that the UK process, the length of time that it takes, it is easier to get from your home country to the UK. So under this same topic, I want to address after you have arrived in the country where you want to practice nursing. I want to talk about the ease to transition from your home country to the new country. And from what I have seen so far, it seems as though recruiting agencies in the US make the transition a little bit easier. So I spoke to a former colleague, and she actually said that with one of the recruiting agencies, it is so easy to transition because they have an advisor or a buddy, let's say, for everything. So let's say from you leave the airport, you have someone to help you with accommodations, be it a hotel, it could be an apartment. They would help you to get sorted with that. They would help you to get vehicles. They would assist you with grocery shopping, furniture shopping, anything that you could think of, right? So that, of course, is very beneficial. The person, they also mentioned to me, well, several people actually, they mentioned that they also have a program where you would learn skills that would make it easier for you, to transition into your new placement as a nurse. For instance, you would do the BLS, you would do ACLS, you would do PALS, any of those, the training, maybe IV training, IV insertion, things like that. Basically perfect your skills or enhance your skills or even learn the skills. So they'll be there to assist you. With UK, on the other hand, now when I first came, there is an exam that you would have to pass. I mentioned this before. It is the OSCE. So you would receive training from your recruiting agency for the most part to pass this exam so that you can practice as a registered nurse in the UK. However, after that point, once you have most likely been set up with accommodations and you've passed your OSCE, you are on your own, my friend.
Round two, fight!
So when you talk about base salary in the US, we would say that it's going to depend on what state that you're going to live in, the type of working environment that you're going to work in, a hospital setting, a nursing home setting, a private healthcare setting. There are so many factors that would determine your salary in the US. So they can make about, let's say, $35 an hour. They can make up to $40 an hour, and this is starting on average. So that sounds good. Your average salary in the UK is going to be about 16.25, well, 16 pounds an hour. I'm going to convert this to US dollars and put it up somewhere on the screen for you. Now, that's going to be way less in comparison, to the US salary per hour. But like I said before, even in the UK, it's dependent on the environment, the healthcare environment that you're working in. So there are many factors that affect this, but of course it's on average. And I think the clear winner in this instance would be the US of A. In my opinion, with salary, the salary is better. We're going to talk about cost, and we're going to talk about quality of service. So let's first talk about the US over here. Okay, so everybody knows, I believe everybody would know by now, or should know, that healthcare in the US, the prices are exorbitant. As we know, in the Bahamas, a lot of people travel to the US for good quality care. Yeah, so healthcare is expensive in the US, but many people travel to the US for those services because it's apparently very good. So there we have it. The US healthcare, expensive, quality, top notch. However, on the next side is the UK. Healthcare is free, basically free, but of course we pay taxes here, so those taxes, of course, a percentage of those would go into healthcare services. So I just wanted to pop this pie chart in here. It's just showing that healthcare accounts for 19% of your income tax, as well as national insurance contributions from your salary. Because of the NHS, healthcare is free to everyone in the UK. From what I read, from research, just general encounters with people, most people are satisfied with the services that they receive at their GPs, general practitioners, or their clinics, hospitals. For the most part, they're pleased. There are, of course, shortage in nursing staff, shortage in healthcare staff overall. So everywhere has its issues. You know what I mean? So on average, people are satisfied, and it's free. It's free. So I think I'll pick a winner here, but it's definitely gonna go to the UK because free is great and satisfactory services. I mean, you can't beat that. Let's go with the UK. So our next topic is housing in these countries. So let's talk about it. It's difficult sometimes to do a comparison because the US is huge, right? The UK is huge. Okay, the UK is made up of 4 countries: England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. So it's vast, you know what I mean? So let's talk about housing in the US of A, first of all. So housing, they have more space. The houses are bigger, there are more rooms, they have closets, they have backyard. They call it a garden here in the UK, but they have backyard space. Your neighbors aren't, I mean, if you fart, they can't smell it. If you're having a conversation, they can't hear it. Like, the houses have good space in between them. My neighbor's dog is going wild. It's bigger, there's more space, square footage for the amount you're paying for. I think generally speaking, the US, you get more for your money. So, I was already going to declare the US a winner, but I didn't talk about the UK. So let me go on to the UK. So, I haven't, been all through the UK. I've been, apartment hunting in several areas in Essex, and the apartments, the houses are small. They have these backyards, they call them gardens, and they're tiny. The rooms are small here. The garden or backyard is cute, and the spacing between you and your neighbor is almost non-existent. Oh, did I say it was expensive? It's expensive as well. So you're gonna pay a lot of money for a little bit of space and no closets. You still have to buy a wardrobe. Should I show you my wardrobe? So that's my wardrobe there. It's small. I could have gotten a bigger one. Who is the Claire winner here? Good old US of A. So the next topic that I'm going to talk about is general expenses. So because both countries are so big and the cost of living would vary from state to state or the different counties or areas that you're in, it would be difficult to compare them equally. So what this picture is showcasing here is general cost of living, rent, general lifestyle, as well as food in New York and London, which can be compared equally. So based on this source of cost of living, the UK would be the Claire winner. So the next topic that I'm going to be focusing on would be, so we're going to talk about the US first. When we're focusing on time off, vacation time, annual leave, you get maybe about 2 weeks off for the whole year, besides your days off or days accumulated, off. What do you think about that? No, probably from my facial expression, you can tell what I think about it. It's absolutely ludicrous. I don't think I'm lazy. I don't think I'm lazy. Or 2 weeks is just not enough. Anyway, so in the US, as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, people who have already migrated to the US, maybe it's because I come back from a laid back country. We love our free time. We like to socialize, get out. I know people saying, you like to socialize? Yes, I do, in my own way. And maybe it'll be another video where I can elaborate on what I like to do, because I do like to go out and do things, Let's move over to the UK. Just like in the Bahamas, we have about 4 or 5 weeks off every year. I think that's all I need to say about that. More time off in the UK. Nursing is a stressful career. You're gonna need your mental health days. You're gonna need your time off. You're gonna need your vacation time to spend with your family. And just some days you're just gonna need to be off from work. So this is very near and dear to my heart. Rest and relaxation. So the UK for me is a clear winner. A tie. Oh, thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. Remember to like this video, comment any questions that you may have, anything, comment, subscribe. That's important too. Please subscribe to my channel. Bye, y'all.